we've got a random reroll present. We're going to be breaking down the odds, the cost of the present. I'm also going to be talking about my sort of opinions and early impressions on this reroll and how I think presents are going to be for Zero Chill. But here we go. The cost of the reroll right now trading at around 6 per. It's going to come out at around 23.4k. If you were to go buy trading right now, right, 90 overalls, 91 overalls, and roll this reroll. So let's get into it. The most common gift you are going to pull is going to be the hardest gift, 26.2%. It quick sells for 1070 trading, so you're losing what, around 3,000 trading. Next up, the small, I would say the small common present. It has the lowest quick sell of any of the presents at 810. You know, I'll give some hints on what I think some of the presents are. Small commons, by the way, 23.5%. Thinking maybe like an 81 or 82 plus. The medium common gift, 9.5%, so a pretty drastic drop off, but I'm also honestly super excited that this reroll isn't, I would say, 50% smallest, right? In comparison to rerolls throughout this entire year, the lowest overall has been dominating the rerolls, whereas this feels more like a general reroll. We got the legend reroll, 9.4%, so basically the same as the medium present, and the team of the week just a little bit lower at 9.2%. By the way, these odds, as always, are brought to you by Grant, really the community rolling. This is over like 1,800 reroll statistic. Going now up into the large presents, a 7,650 trading point quick sell for the large common, 5.8%. I actually really like all the larges, honestly. I really like. I see a lot of potential in their gifts. The Blitz present, maybe one of my favorites, just because I know for a fact it's pretty much going to be an 89 plus, considering that is the lowest overall Blitz player that is in the game Redux wise. 5.2%. That's going to be coming in. Starting off now with the more rare large. Now I'm going to get probably some of these names wrong. The lively large, 10,450 trading points, so quite a big profit. 3.8%. Somewhere probably at least at a 90 or 91 plus. You got the lovely large, probably the best looking gift. Although I don't love the large gifts in terms of the format, it looks like a trash can. 3.1%, 14,000 training, almost quadrupling your training on the reroll. This is easily quadrupling your training. The it's the lavish large, right? It's the yellow one. Some people are thinking it's the all Madden. I don't know yet what to think, but it is going to be the rarest of the large gifts, being 2.5%. Now, we're already into the, what we call the player presence, the extra large. Now, they do not have a quick sell. 0.98% for the unfinished business present. If I had to give you guys an estimation, now these presents I'll say are a lot more common than the extra large rare ones for last year. Felt like last year they were probably like 0.1%, right? As you got the no ag zone being a 0.87%. I also hope we get 2 more player presents possibly next week for Zero Chill Part 3. That'd be really cool if you had to kind of do 2 player presents this week, 2 player presents next week. Would really spice some things up. Then a last little Easter egg, you can say, as of the first day for the reroll, for some reason, it's not even that expensive a present. It's actually the second least valuable present at 1030 training. The AKA present is not in the random reroll. We don't know why. The only way you can get the present as of right now is in the field pass. Here are the actual statistics of all of the rolls. You can see 1829 and the net loss per roll. If you were to quick sell every single present you got in this 1829 batch, you would actually only lose 513 per roll, which again, that's not a lot of coins. It's 3,000 coins, as well as there's no real training amount for the player presents. And I would say the player presents are at minimum better than the best, what the lavish large, that's 18,000 training. I would say at minimum, the player presents are worth more than 20,000 training. So if you probably put those player presence into the total kind of training batch, you could almost say it's a break-even reroll, which is honestly, going into the day, I thought the rerolls for presents were going to be very bad, but this is probably, in my opinion, I think I tweeted out, this is the best roll in terms of training return value we've had this entire year. Me personally, I rolled 900, and you're seeing in the background, these were actually rolled on stream. I rolled on Twitch, 950k training. I returned 926k training, so I only lost, it was, what, I think it was 24k training after 950k, which is a ton of rolls. I think it's around 300 to 400 rolls. As well, I have pulled 4 of the player presents, so you can almost say I am up training when it comes to this reroll, which is shocking, I would say. If you went and rolled the Zero Chill reroll right now, if you rolled 100k, you would probably return at max if you weren't going to pull any, let's say 95 overalls, probably say 70k training, you get back 70% of your training, whereas this roll, it seems like it's somewhere around 90 to 95% in terms of the training return on this reroll. So personally, first impressions when it comes to presents, now you guys can give me 1, how your rerolls have been, 2, what you guys think of presents so far. I'm going to actually do my first variation in terms of the predictions for each of the presents and the overalls. That is going to be either Saturday or Sunday's video, so I don't want to get too much into that. But first impressions, I really love the value of training this year, not training, presents this year, because training has that insurance policy that the TVP will be in the game post-Christmas. So we know as soon as we get that first LTD after Christmas, we'll get Zero Chill Part 4 after Christmas. We'll also have Legends, right, every Saturday after Christmas in that TVP. Training is probably going to be at somewhere around 6 per unfiltered, so you can know the cards that you were getting from these presents are at least going to go for that sort of market rate even after Christmas, even after that Christmas market crash. So it's a little bit of an insurance policy that you know these players won't be crashing down in price, and a lot of them are going to be 82 pluses, 85 pluses. I'm thinking the large one, the large common, is somewhere around an 88 or an 89 plus present, whereas if you just pull a 90 overall, you would say it's actually profit on the present being what, it's like 9,000 for a large present, non-rerollable. You just get the large present in the large reroll, and you pull a 90 overall, that quick sells for 10,000 training, it would technically be profit. So yeah, first impressions of presents, I think this could be one of the best years in terms of value. Part of it has to do with the TVP, but part of it has to do with the actual random present reroll just being so damn good. Like seriously, going into today, I had 0 expectations. Leaving day 1 of, I would say, the start really of Zero Chill, I'm super excited and super enthusiastic and optimistic when it comes to presents and their value going forward, and really rolling this random present reroll over the course of the next 9 days while it is in the game. But that is all for the video today. I kind of want to just briefly talk about the odds, briefly talk about my first impressions, because of course my thoughts on presents are going to evolve every single day. I'm going to have new thoughts, new theories when it comes to each present. So of course I'm going to update you on that. But first impressions are great for these presents. Reroll wise, value wise, I'm excited for Zero Chill, especially Christmas Day. But comment if you have any questions, like if you've enjoyed, subscribe if you are new, and until next time, peace.